in the light. That's my station. It's getting over yesterday. I'm the time inside. Combinations come out. I'm the time inside. I'm the time inside.
Hello everyone, how you doing? Good, I hope. As the title indicates, we will be reviewing Sonic 2, the movie, today. I will divide this review into two sections, a non-spoiler section and a spoiler section. So, if you haven't seen the movie yet, I highly recommend it, and if you want just my thoughts on that, just watch the non-spoiler section and come back when you watch the movie for the spoiler section. Let's not waste any more time, and let's just get right into it, alright? Alright. First of all, for the non-spoiler section, just one thing I wanted to say quick. If you are a Sonic fan and you like the Sonic games, the world, comics, all that, you will very likely love this movie, like I did. There are so many callbacks to the overall, like, world, lore, and all that. I'll get more in depth later. I just wanted to say, if you like the Sonic games, you will very likely like the Sonic 2 movie. It is really good. Alright, with that out of the way, let's go through the list I have here. So, first of all, the one thing I loved about this movie, one good thing, I love how Sonic feeling it is, if that makes any sense to you. You know, it feels like how a Sonic movie should feel. Like the first Sonic movie, it wasn't very Sonic feel. It was an okay movie by all means, but it wasn't very Sonic feeling, you know? Like it didn't have the vibe, the energy that comes with Sonic. This one completely does. It's just perfect, right? Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful. Anyway, like I mentioned earlier in the video, the references to the overall lore and world of Sonic, oh, chef's kiss once again. It was just beautiful. The amount of callbacks, the overall world building too, it was just so good, right? Like there's one scene, without spoiling it too much, where the background kind of looks like, I think it was Emerald Hill, what it's supposed to be, but it looked like it just came straight out of the game and into 3D. It's just beautiful. And then the entire section that takes place in the, I can't remember what it was, but all the snow, snowboarding, just like Sonic 3, baby. Just great, beautiful. And then on to the next part, Jim Carrey as Dr. Robotnik / Eggman. Perfect casting. Overall, brilliant performance here. Like, I thought he was really good in the first one. This one, he cranks up the Robotnik-ness up to 11 here. It's insane. I can't get over how good of a casting it is, you know? It's just so perfect. He feels like the game Eggman, and there's some parts in the movie where when he's laughing, it sounds very, very similar to the game's voice actor, Mike Pollock. Like, it's just perfect. And the fact, he may or may not retire from what I've heard, but if he does come back, it will be an absolute highlight of Sonic 3. I can guarantee that. On to the next point really quick. Knuckles and Tails. Oh, they were so good. Tails felt like he was just ripped right out of the game and put into the movie. Which probably is because he shares the same voice actress as in the games, I believe. Or not I believe, I know that for a fact. Tails and Sonic's kind of chemistry in this just blends really well together. And speaking of really good chemistry and character, Knuckles, Idris Elba blew it out of the park. Right? He did wonderful. His interpretation of Knuckles is honestly probably the best one I've seen in a long time. He's not a big dumb idiot here like in I don't know if idiot is the right word, but like Sonic Boom where he's kind of the brute. Here he's a little bit more, I don't know how to describe it, warrior-esque. He reminds me a lot of Drax from the MCU. Just kind of turned down a couple notches. Both of them, absolutely fantastic additions, and their chemistry with Sonic through banter and all that, it's just so good. And this wouldn't be a review if we didn't talk about the plot itself. It's nothing super complicated, it gets the job done. It's basically just the plot of the Sonic 3 Knuckles game, which, honestly, perfect. I wouldn't have done anything different. Yeah, it translates well. There's a bit of human stuff, which I'll get into here in a minute, but everything just kind of blends well into the movie format. It's great. And now for the human stuff. I know this is going to be an unpopular opinion, but the human stuff wasn't too bad in this movie. I can say that, knowing that I will probably have to die on this hill, but I will do so anyway. They weren't so bad. I can't remember their names, but Tom and Pretzel Lady, we'll say, because I can't remember the character's name off the top of my head. They were very charming in this movie. The fact their relationship with Sonic is just so kind of organic. And continuing on the human stuff, Agent Stone is great in this movie. If you remember him from the first movie, he was kind of like the Robotnik sidekick. In this one, that's dialed up to 11. He's obsessed with Robotnik, and every scene he is in is very kind of funny, if that makes any sense. It's very enjoyable. Like, I won't spoil anything, but there's this one scene where he's kind of like, I'm trying to think how to say this without spoiling. I'll get into this in the spoiler section, but where he's just kind of looking at stuff of Robotnik, and I kept laughing, but it was just kind of hilarious to me. All right, so that concludes the non-spoiler section. So yet again, just want to emphasize, right? Everything from this point forward, we'll be discussing spoilers. Right up until the end. So if you haven't seen the movie yet, if you're like waiting to go see it or whatever, leave the video, go watch the movie whenever you can, come back. All right? Clear? Clear. All right, give you about 3 more seconds. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Let's talk spoilers, baby. All right, first of all, Super Sonic, baby. The entire end part was Super Sonic. I was just fanboying, right? I was just going nuts in the theater. Like, this is my No Way Home moment, right? It was just so hype. The only thing I would have done differently with that scene is have a little bit of punk rock, but we'll get more into the critique stuff later. But it was just so good. It was such a hype scene, and it's Super Sonic. You can't go wrong with Super Sonic, right? And then, kind of continuing on that, the Death Egg robot was just that made me so happy. The fact he's basically just translated well to the movie is just beautiful. He looks great. The Death Egg robot, I'm pretty sure that's supposed to be the Death Egg robot. I'm just calling it that for the sake of discussion here. But the giant mech Robotnik makes at the end of the movie, fantastic, right? And then there's this one scene, right? One that absolutely broke me. I'm pretty sure everyone in the theater thought I was absolutely insane during this, but when Agent Stone pulls out the manual, and it's just like, I can't remember what it was, but the Sega Genesis like format, like it had the same font, the background, that destroyed me, right? I was laughing. Anyway, more spoiler stuff. Gun. I thought Gun was great in this movie, right? The like kind of out of nowhere, kind of reminded me of S.H.I.E.L.D., how they were at the wedding, like, and it was an entire setup. I don't know, it was funny in the moment. But the fact that Gun was in the movie itself makes me very happy. And we'll get on to the... Actually, we could just continue on with that right now. The post-credit scene, yet again, we'll make sure 3 seconds before I start going off on spoilers, right? Alright, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Shadow, baby! Alright, Shadow. Oh, that looked like it was ripped straight out of Sonic Adventure 2, right? It was beautiful. Perfect even, right? I was just, it was so hype. Like, he looks great, right? He's in the facility, I can't remember what it's called, but the gun facility, and they're like, oh no, Project Shadow. Anyway, it was great, right? This is where I will admit, in past videos, I have said it doesn't make as much sense for Shadow to be here first, but now that he's here, I've kind of shifted gears from Metal Sonic to Shadow. My personal thoughts are still they're going to do a double whammy thing, unless they go straight Sonic Adventure 2 next movie. I'm pretty sure we'll get Metal Sonic and Shadow. It's kind of like I don't know, 3 factions going against each other, but who knows? My guess is that they're going Sonic Adventure 2 now, but that's what I personally hope. I just want Metal Sonic, if I'm being real with you. Anyway, the other thing, there was a reference to the Babylonians from Sonic Riders. In the Arctic area, in that, like, Indiana Jones-looking cave, the hieroglyph things, the symbols, those are just the Babylonian symbol things from Sonic Riders. Like, I'll put the tweet on screen here. That's how you know the people who made the Sonic movie are all, like, mega fans, right? They had a Babylonian reference. That's sick. Anyway, that practically concludes the spoiler part of this. Like I said, this isn't going to be a super long review. I just wanted to give my thoughts on it. Anyway, the critique, right? Here's the big one for me. There was not a lot of Sonic movie references, right? There wasn't a ton. There was when Sonic was kind of quote-unquote drowning, you can hear the, drowning music from the games for like 3 seconds, right? Which I was like, hey, that's kind of neat. But like, half of what I feel Sonic's identity is the music, right? Like, Live and Learn, like all of Crush 40, the classic songs. The only one I can remember very vividly was Tom's phone ringing, and it was Green Hill Zone. That's the only thing I really remember. And then the other critique is like the rampage at the end of the wedding kind of felt like it went on a little too long, in my opinion. Like it wasn't a bad thing, it just kind of felt like it overstayed its welcome. But other than that, it was great. That's practically everything I wanted to say. Kind of recap here. If you like the Sonic games, you will like this movie. I'm fairly sure about that. Between all the callbacks, the vibe itself, it's just a great movie. Anyway, that's practically it for this one. I just wanted, like I said, give my thoughts on the Sonic movie, do a quick review. And yeah, thank you for watching. One more thing, I made a new Twitter account here. I will put it on screen. Make sure you go follow that, because I'm going turning it up to 11 here. I'm gonna try doing more videos like this, like the longer edited ones. Anyway, thank you all for watching, and I will see you all later. Farewell.
So tag along. This isn't what you thought it was. The break of dawn is always where the darkness ends. So sing this song, 'cause loose lips don't tie loose ends. Is it right or wrong? 'Cause there's a long fall to